them. So if you out there, you got your locks, keep them. Keep them. Keep them for me. Yeah. Don't go out like me. Be better than me. What's good, YouTube? TB Locks here, bringing you guys another video today. Yes, I'm gonna share 3 things I've learned since cutting my locks, all right? If you're interested in that video, stay tuned. As usual, you guys, if you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe button right now. If you have hit that like and subscribe button, definitely wanna make sure that notification bell to stay notified on all the posts the moment I post. All right, let's get into the video. You guys, we're gonna jump right into the video. I ain't gonna lie to you, no camp, no kizzy. I cannot lie, I cannot tell a lie like Abe Lincoln. I definitely have been regretting the decision to cut my locks, even with everything that was going on with my scalp. The reason I say that is because even though my hair was going through its ups and downs underneath all of my locks, I could have at least had the coverage of the locks. Let me not get too far ahead of myself, you guys. I'm just jumping right into the story. The first thing that I learned since cutting my locks is that my hair does not grow the same. A lot of times when you got this hair coverage, you got your locks, you've been going through your lock journey, and you've seen your hair just growing, you kind of get this feeling that everything that has been growing the exact same, in my case, for the last 5 going on 6 years. I learned very quickly that that is not the case. In fact, when I had cut my locks, those of you guys who have been following me, you know I saw patches all throughout my scalp. Here, little patches that were up top. I've got a patch going down that center line, like just patches everywhere. I looked like a reverse Dalmatian when I cut my locks. It was not cool. As I've sort of undergone this growth process, even with now using minoxidil for about 90 days, I'm noticing that those thinner spots are taking a little longer to grow. One thing that my dermatologist did tell me is that with traction alopecia, it can take some time to grow. Sometimes it can take up to 6 months for some people to see results. People never see results, but you kind of got to give it its time. It's not that my hair is not growing at all. It's just the fact that in those thin spots or those spots that have been, impacted by that traction alopecia, it's taking a lot longer to grow. And this is something that I should have expected, but coming from that position of having locks, seeing your hair grow almost on a monthly basis, I didn't think that my hair or my scalp was at a position where it was going to take this long. So that's thing number 1. Thing number 2. All right, now I used to make this joke all the time about people who have fades or shorter haircuts. Now that I'm here, I'm telling you, dog, it takes way too little time for you to be out here looking homeless. I can grow facial hair now, I can grow my mustache now. For the most part, my hair is growing decently well. The problem I have is not even 2 weeks later, after I've just got a fresh haircut, I look like a bum all over again. Fellas, let me know in the comment section if y'all know what I'm talking about. I almost look like 2 different people. When I got a fresh haircut, I look like a contributing member of society. When I don't have a haircut, bro, I look like literally I might mug you. I literally will walk past mirrors and be like, oh, snap, who is that? Oh, that's me. It's really, really bad. With locks, you usually only got to worry about your facial hair. If I needed to line myself up, I can give myself a quick little lineup. But the coverage of the hair, being able to put it in a pineapple, a ponytail, your hair never looked bummy. In fact, your hair stayed at like this permanent, majestic, fluttery, flowy vibe, right? But when you got a short haircut, especially if you're in a situation like me where you got a short haircut and patches, you can't be sexy but maybe like 1 or 2 weeks. Literally 2 weeks and a day, you start looking scraggly, you start looking like Anthony Hamilton by the beard. Line up is all crooked. I got a widow's peak and stuff too. It starts to curl up at the front. Definitely not cool. And so I can say here definitively as a person who's been on both sides, and don't let nobody with a fade trick y'all into thinking the grass is green on that side. And a lot of the weeks, bruh, I be looking out here like I'm hurting. I ain't gonna lie to you. All right, but let me not ramble too much. That's thing number 2. Number 3, y'all, I kind of alluded to this throughout the video. As I mentioned before, I am on a regimen of minoxidil. Sometimes it could take 3 to 6 months. Sometimes it could take 6 months to a year, as I mentioned before. So in that waiting, you have an option. There's a dilemma that I face with my hair. Do I want to embark on the growth journey and walk around with the obvious bald patches? Or do I want to stay in a reasonable confidence range of that bald fade? The bald fade makes it look like everything is blended nicely. You don't see any of the patches. It just looks like a nice clean cut. You see a nice hard headline. Everything is consistent. Chef's kiss. When I let my hair grow, it's a whole nother story. You start to see those patches a lot more. It's like, am I gonna choose to walk around patchy Or am I gonna just keep myself in my confidence range? Even though I like the ball fade and I appreciate that I can sort of walk around with a, blended look that still gives me that confidence, I also kind of want to grow out my hair. Like, I don't like the idea that I'm sort of waiting for the thin spots to grow just to grow the rest of my hair, because I still feel like that will get me closer to that process of being able to start my own locks. Maybe I want to rock, a high top fade or something like that. I kind of do want to get to a space of versatility. Obviously, I could just deal with it. Like right now, for instance, I am leaning on just allowing my hair to grow, at least get that growth process started for all of my other hair, as opposed to just making my entire head suffer, looking up at a year later and I'm still rocking a bald fade. Like, I do want to start growing my hair out pretty significantly. So y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think I should do given that dilemma. You just gonna keep rocking bald fades, or you gonna ultimately decide to just let your hair grow out and rock them patches with pride? That is thing number 3. Obviously, you guys, I didn't want this video to just be a bunch of complaints. Right now, even though there is a bit of regret for me cutting my locks, I do miss my locks, I'm really still happy with the decision I made. And I know it sounds like I'm convincing you guys, probably convincing myself in real time, maybe a little bit. Maybe that's happening a little bit. It could be, I don't know. We haven't really unpacked all this yet. In all reality, even though there are some questions about what the right approach was, I do feel good about being at a space where I can at least see my scalp, I can treat my scalp, I can watch everything that's going on. And ultimately, there is a power in knowing. Had I had those locks, I wouldn't have known that I had a bald patches in the middle of my head. I wouldn't have known that there was a big patch at the back. I wouldn't have known these things. I would have known how serious the issue was. I wouldn't have even known that I was dealing with traction alopecia for real. So it's just one of those situations where I gotta take the good with the bad and everything else in between. So you out there, you got your locks, keep them. Keep them. Keep them for me. Yeah. Don't go out like me. Be better than me. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been TP Locks, signing out.
Yo, TP Locks fam, what is going on? You already know it's your boy Backpack Beatz. If you like the music on my homie TP's channel, definitely come over to my channel. I got more of these. I'm making beats every week. I'm also DJing every week for the No More Free Beat Show. So definitely make sure you stay tuned in. Got a lot of stuff popping. I appreciate everybody who's been coming from TP's channel as well. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I really appreciate y'all for coming through, showing love. It's nothing but a community over here for real. We got the dope vibes. So definitely stay tuned to what we doing on TP's channel. Make sure you stay tuned to what I'm doing on my channel also. And it's gonna be fire, man. Dope beats, dope music, dope vibes. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Thank you. You brushing my hair? Against the grain? Are you sure we need to do it against the grain?
Okay, so it's dying.
Are you sure?
So we just have to pause. It's all good. Let's recharge it.
Can you brush it back?
Okay.
Oh, no. Brush it forward. Yeah. No. Yeah, I guess that can go down like that. Yeah, brush the beard. Yeah, there you go. Brush the beard. There you go. Oh, there you go.
That's what children do.
Oh.
Okay.
I thought she fell.
Oh, no.